Okay, so, straight up front, I know that I am very, very late to the party on this one, and I apologize for that. I wanted to review it in June when it came out, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and trying to stay on schedule was a serious pain during the summer. So, because of that, unfortunately, I was unable to review it when it initially came out. But I'm making up for it by reviewing it now, and it's actually pretty good timing because literally next month we get the next live action installment in this franchise. So, reviewing it now is actually a smart move, not to mention it fits the overall marathon here because I have reviewed the other Predator movies in Revenge of 31 Days of Horror. So, it still technically counts, and it's still going to be somewhat of a fitting time to review it, even if I should have reviewed it a lot earlier than initially. Sorry about that. But let's talk about it now. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Everybody, welcome back to your animation station, animation for anything and everything animation, including TV and movies, as well as monster movies. I'm your host and monster movie fan, Jackson Small. Welcome back to 31 Days of Horror Monster-Mania. And today we are taking a look at an animated horror film. Yeah, that talk about very rare occurrence here. And not only is it an animated horror film, it's an animated Predator horror film. And a pretty damn good one. So, needless to say, we're talking about Predator Killer of Killers. Many months late, but screw it, it's October. It's close enough. This is a movie that I didn't really know what to think when it was initially announced. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love when we get adult animated movies. Like, it is very, very rare when it happens, and most of the time when it happens, it's garbage, but every now and then you get an adult animated movie that's actually really good. And we honestly don't get enough adult animated movies nowadays. Like, we need more of them, especially ones in the horror genre, because I feel like animated adult horror could be a really damn cool subgenre for the overall genre. Yeah, sorry. It's late at night, so I'm kind of running out of adjectives. But yeah, we need this kind of stuff more often, and I very much appreciate Hulu for making this movie as an appetizer to Predator Badlands. And it's even from the director of Prey, who is also directing Badlands, so yeah, it's all consistent. So it's an animated movie that expands the lore of the Predator series, while also being an anthology film, talking about 3 different Predators in 3 different time periods. It's quite unique. So, needless to say, we have a bit to talk about, even without putting spoilers in it, so here's my written review. Hope you enjoy. I don't really know why it took me so long to get to this one, especially since I'm a huge fan of most of the Predator series, and this one being an animated movie, which is right up my alley. As someone who's been lately getting into the more adult side of animation thanks to Hazbin Hotel and most recently Harley Quinn. But now there's no better time to review it with Badlands on the way this upcoming November. And I'm just going to say right up front that this is an awesome animated anthology film that expands the lore of the Predator series while also satisfying fans' need for excessive carnage candy. Like, this may be animated, but they don't hold back on the gore. This has a very proud R rating. And unlike the trash-ass Injustice movie, it actually uses its R rating quite well. The animation is amazing. It kind of looks like What If, but it's like a more high-budget, better version of What If. The sound design is immersive. The different settings give lots of variety because it takes place in multiple different time periods. The voice acting is fantastic. The action is a ton of fun. The pacing's fast. The runtime is a breeze at only 85 minutes. The new Predator designs are all superb. They are all very cool and all instantly memorable and iconic. And the gore is a glorious sight to behold, especially in animation. Sure, the stories themselves are just okay, and the human characters lack depth, which is the biggest drawback of this movie, especially, again, because this is from the director of Prey, one of the best human-driven installments in the Predator series. But that's not really the reason why most watch a Predator movie anyway, so it's not really that big of a hindrance. We watch it to watch predators kill people in incredibly brutal, awesome ways, while also expanding the lore and giving us some awesome action scenes. That's why we watch the Predator. That's why we watch the Predator movies, or at least why most of us do. It's simply a nearly perfect hunt through the decades that works as a more than substantial holdover until Badlands arrives. And who knows, maybe this might be a SpongeBob situation where the precursor movie is actually better than the big main event movie. Only time will ultimately tell. But what I can tell you right now is that this movie's badass, and it may or may not actually end up being in the best movies of the year list. I can't say how high because there's been a lot of great movies this year, but it'll be in at least the top 20. I can guarantee you that, and if it's not, I will give it an honorable mention, because this is a movie that definitely deserves to be a highlight of the year for being so damn kick-ass, and that is why its final verdict is a high and well-deserved 9 out of 10. Check it out if you haven't already, if you're a fan of animation, if you're a fan of adult animation, and if you're a fan of the Predator series, this is going to give you everything that you want. Sure, the characters are kind of mediocre, and the stories themselves aren't interesting, but the time periods, the Predators themselves, the gore, the voice acting, and the animation all make up for that in spades. So, kick-ass movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick review. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. Feel free to hit the hype button if you so desire to get this higher up in the algorithm. And, of course, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below on today's review or what I have reviewed. Also, let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite Predator movie and why. Genuinely curious. Alright, I will see you guys next time when we dive from one iconic horror character to another, in a very bizarre way. I'll tell you all about it next time with Art Attack, the dissection of Terrifier 3.